Kodak Black has a really long history of arrests and legal problems. So far since 2015, he's been arrested more than 8 times. He spent most of 2016 on house arrest, which he actually violated more than 5 times, spent early 2017 in jail, and was charged with assault shortly after his release. The story goes that he was at Club Climax in Miami, got belligerently drunk, and he was hitting on the female bartender there. She wasn't having it. She gave him a little shove, and he beat the hell out of her, kicked her, punched her multiple times, and right now he is currently on probation. What's going on, guys? My name is Nick Rose. Today, I want to talk a little bit about Kodak Black. He was arrested earlier this week for a previous charge. Let's get right into it and let's talk a little bit about that. So yeah, a couple days ago, Kodak was indicted by the grand jury. And this stems back to February 2016, where a teenage high school girl actually accused Kodak of rape, sexual battery, and assault. She basically said that he tore her clothes off and raped her in a hotel room in South Carolina. Like I said, she was a teenager in high school, and she actually first reported the incident to the school nurse. Now, before I go on, we can't forget that Kodak at the time was only 18 himself. I feel like a lot of times we look at celebrities that are in his position, and not that it makes it okay or makes an excuse for him, but we look at them the same way that we look at a 25, 30, 35-year-old man and expect them to be equally as responsible and make the same decisions. Now, like I just said, it doesn't take away from what he has allegedly done, but we do have to keep that in mind on some level. Anyways, the grand jury indicted him, which, for those of you who don't know, it basically means that they decided that they couldn't make a decision right then and there whether or not he was innocent. So they wanted this case to be sent to trial for a real judge and jury to make a decision. He was taken to jail later that same day and then posted bail that evening. He was originally actually set up to accept a plea deal for the charge, but because of some old warrants while they were working out the deal, they came back to bite him, and he lost the deal. If he's found guilty, Kodak faces up to 30 years in prison, which basically means that his career would be completely over. I mean, he's not going to come out at 50 years old, and we're going to bump Kodak Black at 50. Unfortunately for Kodak, he has that history and that extensive rap sheet in which prosecutors will use to build a case against him. Like I said earlier, this isn't his first assault charge. He did have that thing with the bartender in Miami, and he just completed an anger management course. The odds are against him, and it's certainly not something that he should take lightly, nor is it something the courts will take lightly. And I hate to say it, but he's in the Carolinas, and he is a young black man. They are going to be looking at him a certain type of way. That is a very racist place where the KKK still thrives. But of course, he is innocent until proven guilty. Not to take away from the victim if she is a victim, but there is a possibility of lying. I mean, just recently, look at what happened with Nelly, and they seem pretty sure that he could prove his innocence. And then there was the Kevin Hart extortion thing that just happened recently as well. Now, Kevin Hart was as guilty in that as they come, but this girl was still trying to get money out of him. She was still extorting him. With Kodak's level of status and his money, we do see that all the time. Guys, I am a huge fan of Kodak Black, and I really, really hope it's not true. But if it tends to be true, I can't co-sign this. I can't support him as an artist. And if it is true, then I hope he gets what he deserves, because that's just not okay. This isn't something that we as fans should just let it go by. Rape is something that's despicable and unforgivable, at least in my book. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I want to hear your opinions, whether Kodak did or didn't do this, and what should happen if he did do this. Peace.